So you're looking to move to Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and you want new construction and a new quiet community that's going to give you nothing but peace and luxury around that $600,000 range. Well, look no further because we're about to get into that right now. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brittany Stinney. I'm a real estate agent, proudly serving the DMV. And today it's a little overcast, but the birds are chirping. It's kind of a perfect day because I'm not melting in this summer heat. And we are going to tour this beautiful new community. And what's kind of special about it is you might have seen my other video. If not, you want to make sure you check it out because this particular neighborhood actually has two builders here. So we have Ryan Homes, which is this beautiful property that we're going to tour today. And then down here, we also have Envy Homes. So you have a mix of both builders. And with Envy Homes, if you want to check out that video, that's more a little bit of a higher price point. Those are going to be starting in the 8 range, going into the $1 million range. And then Ryan Homes, they have several different floor plans as well. One decorated model, which is the one we're going to see today. And these are currently starting in the mid to high 6 range. So I said it wasn't hot, but I'm getting hot even though it's overcast. So let's go check it out and let's see if this is where you want to call your new home here in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. All right, so I'm talking low because it's a busy day here, but this is the front door right here. And you walk in and you have this kind of sitting room or flex space right off the front door. And just to kind of show you where everything is, your front door is right here. And then you're gonna go up the stairs in the kitchen and the main living area. Now they do have some individuals working in that front area, so their own privacy. I'm not gonna give you as detailed of a spin around that I normally would, but we'll still take a quick look of it. A really beautiful island, nice outlets right there. Good amount of space here. And you come over here and you have your fridge. And so you come back here and you see you have your outdoor area there and your covered porch. But here you have your cooktop, which is gas. You have your dishwasher right here and your sink right there. And you also have just a great amount of cabinet space here as well. All right, so now I can talk a little bit louder. There's quite a few things going on inside, just getting you ready for you to call home. But you have this beautiful covered deck. And I love this because Ryan Homes did not always offer that. And I say that with a slight bit of bitterness because we as in my family actually did a Ryan home and we did not, this wasn't even an option to have a covered deck. So I love that they offer this now and later you can screen it in. Now, these two properties down here, if you're interested in those, you want to make sure you check out my video where we actually toured those. Those are a little bit larger and a different price point. Those are built by Envy Homes, and the one we're touring today right now, as I mentioned, is built by Ryan Homes. So, and this model that we're touring is currently priced in the low 600 range. So let's go hop back inside. I'll show you the mudroom and then we're gonna go downstairs and upstairs. Let's check it out. Okay, so we're back in the kitchen really quickly because I want to make sure I showed you this. So right behind the kitchen, oh, did not see that when I first came in. Okay, so this is your mudroom. That would be your garage. And right here you have a full bathroom. And again, garage right there, kitchen right here. Before we show you the bedroom, let me kind of step down here. So you have your mudroom. Again, garage. I feel like I've said that 30 million times. That's the basement. We're going to check out that next. But before we do that, I want to pan you around here and show you this beauty. And this could be really cool if you need multi-generational living, if you have a guest staying over, or if you want to make this into an office. But either way, it's directly behind the kitchen. It's near the garage, so easy access. And then you also have your private bathroom. It does share this door right here, but you have that entry point right there. So that's really cool. Let's take a look at the closet real quick while we're in here. Okay, so a good amount of closet space. Show you this room from a different angle so you can see it's a really good size. If you have a king size bed. That's gonna be a little bit more of a challenge, but you can, this is a full, it looks like, but you could get a queen in here without any issue. So we're just gonna go down this hallway again. Kitchen's there, garage, mudroom. This is your bathroom, right? We're gonna walk down this hallway and go down to the basement, and then we'll go upstairs. It is a busy day here in this neighborhood. So they're just getting ready for you to call home. So again, you're probably gonna hear a lot of background noise, but again, just getting ready for you. That's all. Let's make it happen. Camera's back around. So just came down the steps. Here you just have a good amount of storage space and your water meter and electric panel and all that good stuff. If you do not want to have this as like storage space, of course you could make this into something for yourself. But then you come over here and you just have this beautiful basement. And what I love about this basement, they're showing us all the different ways you can use space. So here they have kind of like a game area, and they have this as like the entertainment area, but then the basement itself, it does keep going down this way. Now let's head on back here. So like I mentioned, they currently have it set up with a few different seating areas, and you even have your doors here to go outside. They are not showing us the model with like a paved patio, but that is something you could easily add, whether through the builder or, you know, once you're in the home and put your own spin on it. Sometimes it's nice to go through the builder, so that way everything is already completed. And then sometimes there's benefits of waiting because the addition of your deck or patio is not included in your mortgage, right? So it's a whole separate thing. And then also another benefit of if you chose to add it later is that one, you can kind of do it at your own pace and you can choose your own design. Builders can build the deck and add the patio as well, but you know, they just have certain scopes that they will stick to. So you have a closet right here. But this is nice, going back to the actual basement itself, you have a full bathroom down here. Now, fun fact, you always want to make sure you have a real estate agent when you're doing new construction. You might think, oh, I have the sales rep, I don't really need a real estate agent. And you might think that way. Hey, maybe you will be fine, but it will be good to have someone, because some things you're just gonna talk through and you wanna make sure you ask when you go visit the property is, for example, is the basement included? Sometimes the basement itself, a finished basement, is an add-on, meaning the base price is not gonna include the finished basement. That's not with every builder, but it is with some. I know Ryan Home specifically, a finished basement is an additional cost. So like what we're seeing right now is considered finished. If it's unfinished, basically you have just an open concrete area. And again, there might be pros and cons to that. You could put your own spin on it when you feel ready to finish your basement, have it completely done. You can do it how you want to do it, or, you know, there's the different options. Versus like if you're someone who's like, you know, I just want to move in, I want to put my own little touches on it, but I don't want to have to do anything like major, then you probably want to go with the builder to make sure the basement is finished. All right, finished with a full bathroom. That's another thing you want to check out. But if you're like, oh man, who am I going to get to help me with this? Well, let's hop on a virtual call and let's make it happen to get you in your new construction home, or any home, right? Let's head upstairs. Okay, so we just came from upstairs, and let me just kind of pan around so you see what it looks like at the top of the stairs. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna head down here, see what's hiding around this corner. So kind of tucked away, which is nice. You have your full laundry room. And this is nice too. If you like stackable, you have enough space to do that. Well, you're probably gonna take out these cabinets up here, but they are showing us with the cabinet option. And you come back here to your primary bedroom. And what I kind of love about this primary bedroom is the location, right? Because you're not like away from everybody, but then you kind of are, which can be nice, right? You're tucked away. And we are going to, of course, go down the hallway and check out those other bedrooms, but you're right off the laundry room. I think that makes it easy if you're doing laundry day, or hey, if you got kids or someone else in the household to do the laundry, let them do that. They can walk down the hallway. All right, so let's check out your closet space. So great amount of space in your primary closet. And then we're just gonna swing around. And by the way, I love the tray ceiling with the recessed lighting. Beautiful. We come in here to your primary bathroom and another closet, just in case you're like, ah, that's all the closet space. Nope, it's not. But you see they're showing us here with 2 sinks, which is pretty standard in your primary bathroom. And then you have your separate water closet or where your toilet is, and a shower. Now, if a bathtub is important to you, if you've been with me for a little while watching these videos, you've heard me say this before, but standard now, they meaning builders, do not have a bathtub standard in the primary bathroom. That is an additional add-on. Now, sometimes that can change the configuration of the bathroom itself because maybe it needs to go over here. And this is where you work with your real estate agent like me, right? I'm pointing to myself. Work with your real estate agent as well as the builder rep to talk through all the configurations of everything that you would like. Now with NV Homes, if you checked out that video, NV Homes is the other builder in this neighborhood. They are one of the builders where the bathtub is standard. Why are we spending so much time on a bathtub? For some people, that bathtub is a huge deal in your primary bathroom, right? So that's why I always want to point it out, because I think we often think buying a home is standard to have the primary bathtub in a new construction home. It's really not, except certain builders. So again, that's a question you want to make sure you ask and clarify and make sure you're getting what you want in your new home. Okay, so flipping back around, you do have a linen closet here. And now let's check out closet number 2 in this primary bedroom. And looking at the 2 closets, because again, this one is in the bathroom and the other one is inside the bedroom, so outside of the bathroom, right? But they're configured differently, but I can't really say that one was bigger than the other. But let me show you the bathroom again from a different angle. Great amount of space. So now let's go check out the additional bedrooms. All right, so again, stairs down there. If you go down the stairs, we have like that living room area and then your kitchen right there, and that front door is like over behind that way, right? Just to kind of give you this orientation. So let's go ahead to this bedroom right here. Oh, right off the bat, I love this because I see that it has a full bath ensuite. So it's in here, so this is a nice feature to have. Great natural light pouring in. We're gonna come in here. Let's check out the closet. Oh, this is a great, oh, we kept going. That's a great size closet. So far, we're doing pretty good checking out these bedrooms, right? You have that bedroom downstairs already. So we do not have one in the basement. And there might be an option to add that on, but we saw one on the main level, which could be great for multi-generational living or guest room or whatever you need. And then we just saw another bedroom with the ensuite bathroom. Now these 2 bedrooms are gonna share this full bath right here. It's a nice large bathroom, like it width-wise and length. And then we're just gonna pivot over here and we have now our 3rd bedroom. 3rd bedroom on this level. And this, y'all, this is a great size room. I believe they're showing us a queen bed, but you could easily get a king in here if you needed to, or if you want to make this into a workout space, you know, like, of course, make it what works well for you. Let's check out the closet. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of Taylor Swift decorations for rooms recently. I feel like this is like the 2nd or 3rd house I've seen that happen. I'm not knocking it. I do like Taylor Swift, but it's just interesting to see that. Okay. And then you have your last bedroom here on this floor, which currently brings us up to 5 bedrooms in this model. Now, I will say this bedroom compared to the one we just saw, the Taylor Swift bedroom, this one is, to me, it feels smaller. But if you pan over here, you have a deeper closet, a larger, like an actual walk-in closet where you do not have it in the larger room. So if you have children and they're fighting over rooms, you know, one person gets the bigger room, one person gets the bigger closet, but first world problems, right, y'all? Like overall, I think everybody would be very happy in this beautiful home. So So there you have it. I'm back in your beautiful new basement, but what do you think about this home? It has quite a few features that I think are pretty phenomenal, like option for multi-generational living, beautiful outdoor and indoor space, of course, beautiful primary bedroom, as well as multiple bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms. So what are your thoughts? Could you call this your new home here in Upper Marlboro, Maryland? Now, if you're interested in terms of the pricing of this, again, currently in summer 2026 is currently priced in the mid 600 range, but those prices do change. So let's hop on a virtual call to give you the actual real pricing in terms of when it is you're seeing this video. And just know too that this builder, again, Ryan Homes, they have several different floor plans here in this community. This is the only one that they have as the model home. But if you're curious in terms of like, oh, I like the neighborhood, I like the area, I don't really like that floor plan per se, but you're almost hitting what I need it to look like, let's hop on a virtual call to figure out how to make this work for what it is you need in your life. And hey, if this isn't a good fit and you're like, Brittany, man, I need help finding a home, but maybe not this. Hey, let's still hop on a virtual call. That's the best way to connect. But you also see my contact information right there. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to drop it in the comments or reach out, call, text, email. Virtual call is honestly the best way, y'all, because then we can talk in real time. I can answer your questions in real time, face to face via the screen. But other than that, y'all, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna go enjoy my day, and I hope you do the same, because I will see you on the next one.